For the champions, for the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions.
Premier League player, right?
And then National League. But right now, I am, due to the slight surgery I had to. I'm in the team, but not playing this season. Yeah.
Nice, 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 nice meeting you again.
Yeah. It's a
Welcome to
pleasure.
our studio. Our topic today is do you think the Nigerian Professional Football League is a better league in Africa? This is Click Niger Internet Radio. Follow us on our social media handle for Facebook and Instagram is Click Niger, and for Twitter is at Click Niger One. You can listen to us via www.clickniger.net. Subscribe to our YouTube channels now. All right, for you guys watching on our Facebook, the question is, do you think the NPFL, the Nigerian Professional Football League, is a better league in Africa? Hmm. So we are waiting for your comments as usual. Keep your comments coming through. It keeps our show lively, of course. Obina, before I start, what would you say about the Nigerian Football League, Professional Football League?
When you talk about Nigerian professional football, one thing that's quality. The league, if I'm not mistaken, this is 50th season in Nigerian professional football.
Yeah,
Top
the
flight.
50th season.
50th season. And you see, those seasons we've seen a lot of drama in the teams, Enyimba, Rangers, stationery stores. Even I'm not watching it then, so I'm a bit younger, small, but those days we had stories, a lot of stories from my dad, my uncles, how the stadium used to be filled up and stuff like that. They can't
Yes.
miss Royal Nationals.
I remember there Plateau
Yes.
State just Rapam
From,
Stadium.
okay.
When we watched the Mighty Jets
Jets.
and the Plateau United, it was like a match to watch.
And I was like, why not this time around
Mhm.
during our own time and like that? But you can't take away quality from Nigerian football. Natural raw talent.
Okay.
It's a gift, right? If you're talking about the best league in Africa, best represents a lot of things. Right now, we're not the first in Africa, right? In terms of facilities or in terms of popularity, but when it comes to talent,
Yeah.
I think we're first because Nigeria has raw talent. Go to places, you see boys come to our league, you see, right?
Mhm.
A lot of talent. We were once first in the whole Africa and 47 in the world. You can imagine. 2012, Nigerian Professional Football League was the best in Africa. In 2003 and 2004, Enyimba winning the
Let
CAF
me
Champions
cut you
League.
short.
Yeah.
In 2012, when Nigeria was the best league in Africa, then
Yeah,
there were we had issues actually with the league and the organization itself. So
Yes.
people were like, how comes that Nigeria being lobbied? How do we come first in Africa? Then
yeah,
there were questions like most of our teams couldn't beat to the African, that's the African
CAF Champions. Yeah,
That's if
yes,
they go, they can't pass first round. And the
yes.
last one was, I think, was Imba.
Enyimba 2003 and 4, back to back.
Yes, back to back. And
Yeah.
since then, no other club has crossed to the second round, and still yet you are one of them. You are still saying we have raw talents here. So with all these things we are seeing, would you still rate Nigerian Premier League as one of the best in Africa?
Yes. You see, when I use the word raw talent, okay, we have been blessed and we are still blessed with raw talent. But what stops us from crossing to some to okay, check 2003 to 2004, the Enyimba won it back to back. Do you see the quality in the team? I was going through some of the clip, you know, because it was when I thought I would make a move. You know, if you want to make a move like that,
Yeah.
you need to go through the team's profile and other things to keep you updated. You know, then players like Udoji them and big names like that were in the team. Quality
That's Nimba.
in Enyimba. When they come to Rangers, quality. Stationary stores, quality. You see, Tracy of Ibadan, quality. 2012, when we were the best in Africa,
Yeah.
a lot of talks, because I could remember vividly where people were talking, what. Then, if I'm not mistaken, Dead Steve was still airing our matches, huh?
Yeah.
See then, because of the under 17 tournament that they finished, the Nigeria hosted, a lot of stadiums were upgraded that period. A lot of stadiums were upgraded and we used those stadiums to play league. Those are most of the
That's Nigeria.
Nigeria stadiums.
Okay, let me cut you short.
Yeah.
Now, after that win in 2012,
Yeah.
now that year, many Nigerian football professionals,
Yes.
that's our Nigerian professionals,
Yeah. Yeah.
made their moves to other African countries.
Experience
Like
of
Orlando, South
Tunisia,
Africa, Experience of Tunisia,
Yeah.
Al Ahly of
Egypt.
Egypt. In fact, now even with that, when you see all those, you still rate us the best. When
Yes.
in good hands, the person that almost, I think the highest goal scorer that season to move away from Nigeria.
Yes. A
And
lot of players made moves.
when you do one or two interviews with these players,
Yeah.
they complain a lot. Like
Yes.
tell you facilities, the
monetary aspect.
the monetary aspect.
Yes.
Everybody's going to the greener pasture.
Yeah.
Now, in Africa, some countries that Nigeria is bigger than, you understand?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, some countries that Nigeria is bigger than, you know that, okay, someone like Sudan,
Yes. Sudanese league.
their league is bigger than Nigeria Premier League.
Yes.
I think it's sixth or
No.
fifth or so.
We are in 8th right now, but they are below us right now because of the crisis and other things.
Okay.
They used to be above us, but because of the crisis, you see, most of these countries pay in hard currencies.
Okay.
Okay, and you know what it is when they pay you in dollar over there in South Africa, and you're coming back here to change it. You know how it is. And our league has been doing fantastic.
Wow.
Until the resumption of LMC, League Management Company.
Yes.
You see, it's a body carved out to manage this league. What is their work? To see day-to-day affairs of this league. You know, in terms of endorsements and other things, players' welfare and the rest. But since after then, from that 2005 till date, you can see Nigeria from first. Now we are 8th in Africa. You can see a lot of things going on, you know, while some other teams will be owning players, while some will be paying. The FIFA made it, they made it so easy that they said, okay, the minimum you can pay a player, let it be 150K. But are they following it? That's the question. I don't want to call names. Some professional sites still pay players 30,000 naira.
As in the first
Your
division.
monthly payment. I know a professional side that pays some players 30, 40. You know, we just don't want to talk because we love the game and want to play. So I know how much I used to collect, but we love the game. We must continue. Do you understand? So when it comes to quality, Nigeria any day, anytime were the best. Raw talent. Then when it comes to facility right now, yes. Exposure, you know, in terms of media wise, and we are lacking behind. Yes, we are lacking behind right now. We need to do a lot to keep this league going. But it is talent, we're the number one in Africa.
Okay, media now. When it comes to media,
Yeah.
our platform like Radio Nigeria,
Mm.
there's again on Sundays.
Yeah.
They air the Premier League football, as in Nigeria Premier League football.
Yes, the scores and everything throughout the week.
As in
Yeah.
they follow the
Oh,
trend of
yes.
which matches when they play the 90 minutes to
Yes.
do as a Radio Nigeria network time.
Yes.
Now, did this boost the league? Did it help the league? Did it help the league in some way? Like, did it raise the league back?
Now, first of all, I need to thank Radio Nigeria, right? They are doing a wonderful job, because if we have other radio stations doing this on a daily basis, yeah, it will help the league to grow. The only way they do most of these things, most of those radios, when they're having a sports program, they'll just chip it in. But you know, unlike this Radio Nigeria, it's a show on its own that talks about this league, right? Now, if you talk about your league, you never can tell the next year to get to. That is how you create awareness. When you talk about me in your show, this particular number 9 attacker, he did like this, he did like this. We have a lot of agents watching and listening. They'll be interested. Who is this guy? Oh, he made so shots. He scored so goals. He's fast. Is this? Is that? That's how we create awareness to help each other. You know. So I think we need to do more, right, to make sure that the league is being heard abroad and every other places.
Now, back to the main question.
Yeah.
And then get back to our main topic. Now, do you think that it's a better league in Africa?
That question is tricky. Yes, and at the same time, no. That's what I said earlier
Give
on.
us the yes.
Okay, the yes. I talked about the talents. You see, before you could embark in a war, you need to prepare your men very well. You need to set down your rules what you want. Then without the armories, then you can't get it done. Talent first. Yeah? Talent before any other thing. Facilities and the rest. Welfare. If you have facilities and welfare and no talent, you see, the league will be somehow. Our neighboring African country, I don't want to call name. Let me call name. South African League.
Yeah.
5-6 years ago, their league, they have facilities. Yes, the money is there, but the league, the talent wasn't there. It was outsiders who come in that helped them. If you check them, foreign coaches, Coach Willie Germany will live here to come and groom, bring in ideas. And today, if I'm watching South African League, it looks as if I'm watching Premiership. That is what we're seeing in Nigeria right now. We have the qualities. We have good coaches, Nigerian-based coaches who study abroad. You know, I've worked with coaches. Coach Yemi Elijah, very, very fantastic. Do you get? These are people with raw talent that they can give out. So in terms of talent, yes. Then when it comes to facility and welfare, no, we need to improve on that. You travel by road, you go to places, you do a lot of things, stress and the rest, and yeah, the risk of endangering players' life, you know, armed robbery and other things.
Are you still on the yes or you're now on the no?
Yes, in terms of talent,
Mm-hmm.
and no in terms of facilities and welfare. I know my fellow players will believe me on this. They'll really believe me on this. Welfare is very, very important. You know, we have this saying, you know, when you chop, you'll get strength to play. You understand? So on how you land for your account game, whether on a rock you go play the game, you go, you know.
Okay. Talking about the club now in Nigeria, the club owners.
Yeah.
Is it all that belongs to the state, or we have, like, I know Abba belongs to a club owner?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what those that now for the individuals, do they still suffer from these welfare issues like other clubs?
Sorry to say this, most of the clubs that faces this problem, most of them are even a club owned by the states and other things. You see, kudos to MFM. You know, every day I talked about this. MFM, since they came to allied football in Nigeria till date, that team has been doing fantastic in terms of welfare and other things. They are doing more than their best. I must put that word like that, right? If you agree on so amount, MFA will give you. They will pay you that. Welfare, and I've been there. Okay, we've played preseason matches with them. My former club with them. That's I think last year, right? That I happened to score 3 goals with head in that game that day. 11th of October last year. Even before the game, I know the kind of welfare they gave us and stuff like that. They have canteen, they have every other thing in that their prayer city. So you see, but other teams too. If Yuba started like that, good, nice, calm, stuff like that. If Yuba then when they started, they were staying in a hotel. Each player one room, stuff like that boost players to play well. And few other clubs, but there are great clubs that don't do that. Rangers, Enyimba, Kano Pillars, Warri Wolves, we have Rivers United, Aqua United, Plateau United. They are doing well, they are doing great. Most of these teams, the people managing it, although it belongs to state government, but they have good people managing it. So you can hardly lack stuff like that. Yeah. So, but other teams like that, needs backup. They need backup. A lot of things I don't want to mention, but
Now, compared to other African countries,
wow,
our transfer.
yes.
Now, do other people like somebody that plays for Alani transfer to the Nigerian football club? I see Nigerian professionals going to those places
Yes.
and you get. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do they come to our own place?
Yes. It's even this season. We have a foreigner that's playing for Para United.
Okay, from which club?
Yes, I was trying to, because I was going through our players' platform. I saw him with his wife. They came and they were waving fans because that's our stadium actually. During Ifeanyi Ubatu, 2 Brazilians came. Do you understand? When the league,
And these people complain for welfare, like the foreigners.
no,
Like they have signed the contracts, everything is done.
no, you must respect it. If you breach it, then you're inviting FIFA into your thoughts. So we used to have players like that come into Nigeria and play, But in our leagues, we have Cameroonian players a lot, even playing right now.
No,
Yes, most of them are goalkeepers, then midfielders. You understand? So I know Rangers too. Then used to have qualities like that. Enyimba too.
So it's not only our own that leaves the country.
Yes.
They come into our country.
But not as much as we live. Now, when they come down here, you pay them in hard currency. You don't pay them in naira. You must convert it to dollar. But when we go there, they pay us too in dollar. So you know how it is when you come back and change, and facilities over there too, welfare over there. Thing like Experience of Tunisia, Al-Ahly, when they sign you, they give you there's a clubhouse. You alone to your place, and they go as far as giving you even a car that you come in training with. It's a club thing.
But we don't have this in Nigeria.
Yes, we don't have this.
Even with all the clubs you killed and those.
No, we don't have it. I'm sorry to say, but our individual players are big boys.
Yeah,
I was intimidated once. I refused not to be. Yeah, when I went to Plateau United,
Yeah.
because we're traveling to Maiduguri to play league match, and we had to make a stop in Jos, and so we used that stadium to train. So they trained before us. When I got to their car park, I was confused. I thought it's a car stand.
That's when they are paid well. They are
Yes.
paid
When you see
contracts.
Team Boss, only few players will join Team Boss. Maybe you want to stop in the city to get fruit and something. Let me just rush her. They are doing well. Enugu Rangers, is it Enyimba?
Or do they have and then use our local talent side hustle?
No.
Okay.
It's from the league.
Yeah.
No, they pay. The league pays well. They pay names, Eshin, people that stand the test of time, but they need to do more when it comes to upcoming talents. You know, they look at you like, in everything they'll tell you, what's your bio and this and that, where have you played and that. So they respect that. Have you moved from Enyimba to Rangers before and all those one? Eshin Kelly Kester. It's a big name. I've played with him. He's Naeshin. Do you understand? We'll call him.
Where did he play for?
It's a midfielder.
Okay,
For he has played so many teams right now. I think presently, I don't know if he's with I don't know whether Aqua or where, or he has left the country. I know the last time, he moves like that. He's in lobby. He went to, these players like that. We call them CAF Champions League players. Wow, they good when you qualify for CAF Champions League. You call them, they go, they deliver.
Okay, let me take my comment. We have a comment from Hafsat Isa. She said, "Well done, guys. Thank you, Hafsat. Thank you." So let's fire on.
Yes. So you see, now the league needs a lot of things, right? We need sponsorship. You see, it's high time the government put a stop to a lot of things, right? We have a lot of companies in this country that they can say, hey, sponsor Nigeria, you and you and you, handle this season Nigerian League. And everything, work for everything, man. We have Glo, we have Airtel, we have MTN, we have other things. But first of all,
But these are private companies now.
yes, but they are making
profits.
I know.
Yeah.
They are private companies, right? You're not leaving audio load to them. What can you do?
There's
We
no
understand.
competition applies.
Yes, there are some things they do too. What's there to sponsor? Okay, you can choose to sponsor the jersey. Okay, all the jerseys that they will use this season, Glow will be in front.
But that's left for the club managers to do that.
LMC.
themselves. To say, okay, let's go look for sponsors for our clubs. Let's do trade by barter, things that will make our club powerful or
The
should I
question
say
now.
strong.
What do you have to trade with them? Our 5,000 capacity stadium, you barely collect money. How much is the gate fee? Sometimes league matches. If you put the league match for 500, now you go watch them. 500, you go watch them. 300, even 400. Now few people. Now let's say 150 or 200, and at the end you see people paying 200, 150, 100 naira. So many people enter for free. Do you understand? You can't stop them. Then how do you remit money to sort the money you have barely sorts the stadium needs and other things, even to keep it running, paying the workers that will sweep it and clean the restroom. You can't even use that money to pay them monthly. Do you get? And how will you do it? So what will you partner with MTN with, for example? What are we going to give them? So fine, if we are carrying MTN in front of our JC, then we have some foreign companies. Okay? ShopRite should be able to do stuff like this. Samsung should be able to do stuff like this. LG should be able to do stuff like this. Do you get it? So, but I don't know what the problem is. I just don't want to talk. These people alone. See, if I should be the governor of any other state, like for example, the companies I have in my state should be able to fund my state league. Do you get? Fine. I know you pay tax, you do other things, but this is what I want you to do. We'll sit down and talk. Okay, do 1%.
Way forward for the league.
For the league.
For the league.
Yes.
To have a better
Yes.
financial boost.
When we do stuff like this, imagine, for example, now Ranger or have all those companies in Enugu, they come in, those private companies, bid them in 5, 6, okay, fine. We'll handle your host, we'll handle your traveling, your water, your this one, your stadium is like this, your this one. We will bring 2 buses, then you have so water in your front, just like there are some countries that you see a lot of adverts on their jerseys. These are companies. Click Nigeria will be here, MTN will be here, and FC will be here. This one, these are people who are bringing in 1 or 2 things to support the league. You see, the state government itself will relax. Then, when it comes to heavy things, they can do it once. After all this, the state government might just say, okay, after all this thing, okay, I support you guys now to add to your welfare with 50M throughout this season. Do you know how that thing will go? Come on, a lot of hotels, you know, in your state, they have some hotels like Lagos, we have Eko and all this one. Then the teams in Lagos that the state owns, they can say, okay, whenever you're in Abuja to play match, so players, you can use Transcorp here for example, you know, we own it. So we don't need to pay for hotel. We know whenever we're in Abuja, since it's Lagos, we have hotel here to stay. This is their own partnership. Just one night or 2 nights. Can't take away anything from you. And feeding of so players. Now you know anything will come into Abuja, so thing is off the government's head. Then if they have it in Abatu, the same thing. This is the way forward. Things we need to do. And they should always, another thing is to let's try and keep our players. How can you keep those senior names? The truth is that even me, if I play a little bit and
Let me
offer
quickly to go to that point. Now, we have senior names
yes,
in the Nigerian Premier League.
yes,
Some of them, of course, they made the national team. Right?
yes, yes,
Okay. But some of them are still not made the national team.
yes,
It's based on coach.
yes. Yes, the issue is this, right? We have
Because you still
home-based
see
Eagles.
home based coach.
Yes.
Yes.
Home-based Eagles. It's the process whereby you select the players from your local league, you know, give them that opportunity to wear the green of their country in a home-based way. You know, it's a decision that CAF, alongside FIFA, they said, okay, because sometimes the foreign-based players, you know, some countries don't give room to use their home base. So they decided to create out this body to help us to wear the national team jersey, but in a home-based way. We can play our own home-based league, CAF Champions League and the rest, representing our country too, with Ghana and the rest, wearing green, white, green. Do you understand? They call them home-based equal. So a lot of players, why I said we should hold back our senior names. If we can stop a player from making a trip abroad, what makes us to travel to other African countries? Zambia, for example. I was watching a match today. Zambian league. Facility, forget it, they don't. If when it comes to facilities, they don't. But welfare and media exposure. Take Steve was airing it. And I sat down in the comfort of my home and I was watching it. And I was like, what's it? When the ball bounces on the pitch, they don't get that here. We use most of this synthetic here. They don't use that there. You see their capacity, even the stadium itself. It's an open roof stadium. That will be up to 2,000 capacity, but they are doing well.
But some of our media outlets also show the LPL. What's the difference? Like some of our media outlets, they show the Nigerian Professional League football.
But is it everybody that watches it? Okay? Everybody has Dex
They
TV
are
in their
saying the
house.
promo.
The promo itself. You have GoTV at home. I do too. So you can easily tune to one station and you'll be watching something else. Okay? But how many of us live there and go to, you know, stuff like watching other things that belongs to us? We need to make it more accommodative and let people love it first before we start any stuff like that.
All right. Now, what is your contribution, or what I say, you can put your advice on how to make the league a better, the Nigerian professional league to become a better league in Africa?
You see, my own is that there are some things that you don't do politics with. Football is one of them. If you want to run a football, run it. Just remove hand from it and let the people who knows how to run it. And whenever it's put in there for player welfare, please, they should let the player want it. That's where it will go. Talent will have it, but welfare is dragging us back.
So you're advising for a better welfare package.
Better welfare package.
Okay, for it to compete with the other
African countries.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution today, my bro. Thanks to everyone who viewed us live here on Facebook. Game On will be back next week with another edition on Click Nigeria Radio. If you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. My name is Nasir Yusa. Stay safe and bye.